My life, my story. Episode 5. Culture Shock. Aside from the unfamiliar smell of Arabic cuisine that I was slowly beginning to enjoy, there was another experience that completely shocked my soul during my first days in Saudi Arabia: the call to prayer. I will never forget it. I was fast asleep inside our clinic accommodation when suddenly I heard a very loud voice echoing through the air. Allahu Akbar. I woke up in panic. My heart started beating so fast because honestly, I thought it was some kind of emergency warning or announcement about war. I had never heard anything like it before in my entire life. I didn't know there was a mosque nearby using loudspeakers to broadcast the Islamic call to prayer across the city. In Christian tradition, church bells are used to call people to Mass. But here in Saudi Arabia, Muslims pray 5 times every day, and each prayer has its own call. Later on, I learned about the 5 daily prayers in Islam: Fajr, before sunrise; Dhuhr, midday; Asr, afternoon; Maghrib, sunset; Isha, night prayer. The prayers are meant to help Muslims stay spiritually connected with Allah throughout the day. At first, the sound shocked me deeply because it was completely unfamiliar. But eventually, hearing the call to prayer became part of my daily life. Day after day, month after month, I slowly became used to it, knowing I would continue hearing it 5 times every day until the day I left Saudi Arabia. Another thing that shocked me was the beauty of the women's eyes. At first, I honestly thought many Saudi women naturally had long, beautiful eyelashes. Later, I discovered their secret: fake lashes. Back in my country at that time, fake eyelashes were not very common yet. Wearing the abaya and burqa placed strong emphasis on the eyes, making them look even more striking and mysterious. Combined with the famous black kajal eyeliner, their eyes became beautifully expressive and elegant. Of course, not everything was perfectly glamorous as I first imagined. Some makeup styles looked beautiful, while others were quite shocking in their own unique way. But eventually, I realized beauty was not only about appearance. Many of them had beautiful hearts too. And honestly, beneath the abayas, nobody really knew what each person looked like anyway. Another culture shock I experienced involved relationships and personal lives. Living far away from home taught me that every person carries their own struggles, loneliness, and silent battles. Being far from family can change people in many ways, and sometimes we never truly know what someone is going through behind their smile. Those experiences opened my heart and taught me to become more understanding, compassionate, and less judgmental toward others. But perhaps some stories are better left untold for now. Every person carries their own struggles, loneliness, and secrets while living far away from home. Still, these experiences opened my eyes to realities many people never talk about openly. Now let's talk about something happier: parties and celebrations. One time we were invited to a wedding party. In Saudi culture, men and women usually celebrate separately in different halls. The women had their own grand celebration area, while the men gathered elsewhere. The food was unforgettable. They served huge plates of kabsa, fragrant rice topped with roasted lamb cooked underground until the meat became juicy, tender, and flavorful. Around 10 women would gather around one giant plate, sharing the meal together. There were also buffet tables filled with sweets, tea, and beautifully designed wedding favors. Indonesian girls walked around serving desserts and drinks to the guests. The women looked absolutely stunning. Inside the women's hall, they freely removed their abayas and revealed glamorous gowns covered in shimmer and sparkle. Gold jewelry glittered everywhere. Honestly, it felt like attending a royal princess party. Another funny cultural experience was the way people greeted one another. In my culture, greetings are simple. But in Saudi Arabia, greetings could last forever. People hugged, kissed cheeks repeatedly, and asked endless questions. How are you? How is your mother? Your father? Your brother? Your grandmother? And while asking all those questions, they continued kissing cheeks from one side to another over and over again. At first, I found it funny, but eventually I realized how warm and loving their culture truly was. It was beautiful watching families and friends greet one another with so much affection. Then came one of the funniest and most embarrassing moments of my life in Saudi Arabia. One day, Mama C and I went shopping around 8 p.m. Suddenly, prayer time began, and all the shops immediately closed temporarily until the prayer ended. Everyone had to wait outside quietly. There is a waiting area in the middle of these shops wherein women can pray or wait until the prayer ended. Unfortunately for us, an imam noticed something problematic. Mama C was unknowingly wearing bright red lipstick, while a few strands of my reddish hair accidentally slipped out from my tarha, or head covering. The imam approached us and asked where we worked. Later, our clinic management was informed about the incident. The funniest part was that Mama C did not intentionally wear bold lipstick. She was using one of those magic lipsticks that looked transparent at first, but slowly turned bright red over time. As for me, my hair only became visible because my head cover slightly moved while I was busy enjoying our shopping spree. The next day, we were given a written reminder not to repeat it again in public. At that time, Saudi Arabia was much stricter compared to today. Looking back now, I realize how much I learned from living there nearly 27 years ago. So many things have already changed since then, but one thing I can truly say is this. Despite all the culture shock, confusion, funny misunderstandings, and adjustments, it became one of the most unforgettable and amazing experiences of my life.